Wow. It was a good game. Bloodstained was great. And it makes me, like, crave some sort of, like, exploration game. Like Metroid or something. Alright, find the true. Oh yeah! Tomorrow's the festival, the school festival. I guess we should probably figure out what we're doing today. Hifumi? Hifumi? Oh yeah? Who do I need to upgrade? Or like hang out with? I think I need to hang out with On, so I'm gonna go here first.
What shall we do?
Wait, I think actually I got top of my class. I think I can hang out with her. How your confidant rank's going? Pretty good actually. I actually don't know who I need to upgrade. Probably Futaba. I think Futaba. You know, I'm gonna hold off on this. I'm gonna hold off on this. Save my money. Well, since I'm here and I spent the money already, I guess I should hang out with. Oh yeah, but I already spent. I don't know. I wanted to hang out with. What's her name? Hifumi. She gives me good stuff. Anyway, here's my confidants though. Yeah, pretty good. Hifumi's 8. I really want that one that lets you switch every party member at the same time on anyone's turn. That's like the best one to get. So yeah, doing pretty good. If you hang out with Hifumi, you gotta decide if you want to date her or not. Oh, you just reminded me that I don't want to decide on that. She could teach me shogi though. She could be my shogi GF. Okay, I already think I decided I want to date Haru though. I think I'm gonna date Haru. Oh shit, did I bring a star persona? Okay, I did. Okay, I did.
Good evening.
Hey Emerald, welcome to the stream.
Thank you.
Give it all you've got.
Yes.
Yes. You won't be able to go inside the match room, but you can watch over the internet if you'd like.
All right.
All right. It's an online broadcast of the match. The announcers are commentating on the gameplay. Is this the end of the road for the phony princess? Oh, that's quite the name that you got yourself there. She's getting pushed back quite a bit. It's only a matter of time now. Hifumi's biting her lip. She doesn't seem to be doing so well. Now that was a masterful play. Perhaps her skills are the genuine article. Oh no, that's not good. The next move will surely result in checkmate. Well, Hifumi's looking troubled as she's being pushed around on the board. She hasn't made a move. I'm thinking the phony princess, real defeat as the headline for our next article. I concede. Uh-oh. I was utterly destroyed out there. It was as if an ant had challenged an elephant. A shogi player should know her limits. That was the first time I've ever forfeited a match. I was so ashamed of myself. I didn't want to hurt the pieces any longer. A very queenly decision. I fucked myself a few times by forgetting to bring the right persona. Maybe I could have finished Confidants by November. I still haven't even started the 4 kids smoke it, blaze it kid. The gun guy. But I confess I'm confused. I mean, naturally I'm disappointed that I lost, but I still feel happy, as if a demon has been purged from me. The moment I realized that victory was impossible, I felt this strange peace. What's important is what I do from this point on. I played so disgracefully in front of you. Perhaps you can just view it as an example of what not to do, and understand that there are times which require one to forfeit valor and with valor and grace. You haven't even started Get Smoked, kid? No, I need to, like... I need to do something to get him to notice me, but I don't remember how to do it. Pokemon God, thank you for posting this, dog. If I remember correctly, the first time I did my playthrough, I also didn't start Get Smoked Kid until, like, late into the thing. Think about this for a while. Let's make today your last lesson. Spending time with me has only brought you pain. Just think carefully what to say here. So this is goodbye. I want to become stronger. The things you say sometimes. Perhaps I should take a lesson from that ambitious nature of yours. If that is what you wish, then prepare yourself. Your training will be quite intensive. There may be things I can learn from you as well. I suppose this is a friendly rivalry for the both of us, as irreplaceable shogi friends.
Let's go home.
Loblon! Also posting this dog. Dog has been posted. I'm gonna, like, clean up my desk a bit here. I got too many iced coffees. I haven't even started Haru yet either, so... And I don't think I can start her until something happens here. Or maybe I did start her. Oh yeah, I just did. Like, I just started her. That's a great way to see it. Lord. That probably wasn't the right thing to say, but... Heck. Oh, it doesn't even tell me the right thing to say there. Whoa.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Is she on your confidant list? I actually don't know.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plain clothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Acting like normal students is going to be important. What do you normally do at a school festival?
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Just enjoy yourself.
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me.
You're so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much.
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Well, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did...
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately.
Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do it.
All right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
Just kick my mic stand. I'm sorry.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
Isn't this my
So,
class?
it's your class's stand.
Yeah, this is my... Wait a second. Wait a Wait, just a fuck.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it? It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who
Kawakami?
cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Kawakami?
Welcome home.
That's not Kawakami.
May I take your order?
That's not my teacher.
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell? Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod bro.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
That doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
She's doing the little nyanyas.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Don't mind me asking, have you ever played Hollow Knight? No, I haven't, but that is on my radar. Maybe I should play that next. That is possible.
We won't let that happen. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one?
Think it'll be spicy?
Well, yeah.
Oh, everyone's all here.
I think this is why I want to date Haru in this
The panel
playthrough.
isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
Uh-oh.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But
It's fine.
It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat.
This is... Oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
I want him to like run into a wall immediately
Wow,
after.
he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things.
Everyone is here.
So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
Did you see the Smash thing today? Oh, damn, did I ever Smash? I was actually thinking that the new Smash character would come out today. But I was wrong. I was vastly wrong, and I think it's because of COVID. Like that's the reason. Because they just need a little bit more polish. Like I don't know what a week will do for polish, but yeah, I'll probably play some Smash next week. So get those Smashins up. And we're gonna play some Smash Brothers next week. So yeah, hold on a second. I'm gonna turn off my fan here. It's getting a little chilly in my room.
Of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki. I had fun as well.
At least it's a
since I
week
got
and
to
not a
spend
month.
time with you all.
There was like a weird pattern though that was like Joker's announcement was like on release day of the game, and they're like, by the way, Joker's being added to Smash. And then Hero came out and they're like, by the way, Hero's out like right now. And they're like, oh, by the way, Banjo-Kazooie's out right now. Oh, by the way, Terry's out in 2 days. And then, by the way, Violet's coming out in a week. So like I thought they're gonna follow the pattern that like, hey, they're just gonna basically come out with the announcement the day of. But it seems like now that they're kind of pushing it back like a week after the announcement trailers. So that's something to look forward to. By the way, did you see like at the end there, at the Fighters Pass, it says they're going to be released up until December 2021. So even after this whole year is over, there's still another whole year of DLC that they're still working on. So that game's development is just going way into 2021. Can't believe you predicted the arms fighter. Min Min. I just like Min Min. She was my main when I played the Test Fire or the Test Punch. So yeah, I just like Min Min. I just like her. She's got noodle arms, and I love ramen.
What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more?
I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Yeah, the Vault Boy costume was like just kind of completely out of left field. I wasn't expecting that at all. I was waking up in the morning. That's the first thing I did. I woke up and I turned on the Smash Direct. And so I was still like half asleep watching it on my phone, by the way. I was in bed on my phone. And then the Vault Boy thing came up. And I said nothing the entire morning, and the first thing I said after waking up was what? What? It didn't occur to me that's the first thing I said that morning after I was on my way to work. I just... What?
Let's head back.
Maruki.
Yes.
Yes! My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division at Kosei High. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and An first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now I wish to speak with you as well. Oh, Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san.
Quite.
Well, I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. You're here about the counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Correct. Now teach me how to unshackle the human heart and glimpse into the endless abyss. Whoa, hold on there. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize. I simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? That's not really allowed.
How about
Oh,
it?
but how about this? Why not try out my counseling yourself instead? Me? Of course, there's no charge. All you'd have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well, you and I shall go head to head. I'm not sure what you think happens in counseling, but there won't be any of that. I see, so you were Madarame-san's. It's in the past. How curious. I've never imagined counseling to be like this.
Well,
What is therapy? Are you saying that people willingly get help? Well, I'd say this is less counseling and more about building a rapport. When someone comes to see me, we always start with them telling me a bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort through one's own emotions. That's rather similar to the internal cross-examination I perform when working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examining in a proper counseling session, though. I just do my best to give patients in a positive direction, to guide my patients in a positive direction so they can improve their lives. You don't pronounce the T in rapport? Rapport? Rapport. Rapport. At the very best, I talk them through their problems so they can make the correct choices for themselves.
I see.
I see. However, if you're the one leading them to their conclusions, are they truly making the choices for themselves? Isn't that just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who think that. But life in this world confines people to certain frames of mind sometimes, and without them even realizing it. If I can help lift the weight off their shoulders and through their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been a most valuable experience. Experience. Before you go, Kitagawa-kun, my mouth vomit is doing its thing again. What would you say your greatest wish in life is at the moment? Would it be success as an artist? No, that's not it. The only thing I desire is for my art, I have for my art is to improve it through my own efforts. I see, then what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting for the masterpiece it is, no matter how briefly. And if at all possible, I also wish to meet a wonderful master, one who would take me in and guide my brush with care. I see.
All right.
At any rate, I must be going now, so please excuse me. I hope we can meet again someday.
Well then.
Well then. I went to go see Maruki. He told me that I should stop talking about my art in a weird way, in a fetishy way. quit trying to get naked every opportunity. Photo time. Wow, look at that photo. Only guy I know. Thank you for posting this dog. Dog has been posted. That's a lot of noodles. Where are the pictures of us on? You got pictures of us too, right? How about the one we took of Akira's Yakisoba, the one with the big red mountain of ginger? No, that one went straight into the trash. I had dry seaweed all over my teeth. Aw.
Okay. Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
Oh.
Remember when I restarted my entire game? Not my entire game, but like I restarted a section of my game because I was bitter about losing. Comet Sorcerer. Thank you for posting this dog. Dog has been posted. No, it hasn't. Now it's been posted. Wait. I already sent one. Shit. Wait. No, this is right. That's right. Okay. Got it.
Yo.
Perfect.
Oh.
LeBlanc show.
Hey.
Hey, hey, are you upset? I am not upset. Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
Are you upset? God, I love that. I love that bit so much. You don't even know how much I love that bit. I need to get gutsier.
Oh.
Let me just save real quick. I can read a book in my free time, right?
Oh.
Do I have anything that improves my guts? Charm. Proficiency. Literally nothing. Okay. I think I have a book I can read though. So I'm gonna read a book.
Hey.
Kindness. Gatsu.
Yeah, make sure your clothes up.
For real?
UI Link should probably upgrade your guts. It's just proficiency, I think. Gatsu. I can probably eat Big Bang Burger, but the only thing I need from Big Bang Burger is guts. Everything else is fully upgraded. Takemi guts. I think did I finish Takemi? No, I didn't finish Takemi at all.
Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
Is Stinky Boy McGee.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
You're the mascot of Stinky.
Appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
Akechi, you're so funny.
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering answering that question.
Echo.
By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous?
Dangerous,
How are you
dangerous.
so
Yeah.
positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it.
The thing I linked? What's this? It's ramen. Wait, here's a clip from the guy that made the Persona 5 SpongeBob edit. Excuse me? What's this?
It.
That's good. It's great. It's too small and too quick that I can't really show it on stream, but it's good. Trust me, it's good.
But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if this is all hypothetical, mind you.
Do you think Joker and Min Min would get along? I think Joker gets along with a lot of people in that crew there. Probably not Terry, though. I think Terry would piss him off. He would get along with Shulk, Robin, Mario, Link. Yeah, even Hero. I think even Hero. Probably not Olimar. I don't think anybody would get along with Olimar, though. Stinky.
If the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of,
What's wrong with Terry? I think he's just too abrasive. I think he might be too abrasive for Joker.
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already
What about Bowser?
identified who they are?
Bowser is a dad, excuse me. Bowser gets along with everybody. Even Mario, even like who's like, hey Mario, I'm gonna steal pizza with. Apparently, this is like, apparently. According to Mr. Miyamoto, every single Mario character is just an actor. And they're just typecasted.
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth,
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
the truth. What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then. Who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Please don't troll me online. Oh.
Is there a room I may use?
Yeah, the bathroom, so you can take yourself out. You stinky.
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss.
I jumped the gun on that one. I should have said the trash compactor.
Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Have you seen the end of Mario Odyssey? I sure have, and I love the ending.
Did you set this up?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Hey Makoto, me, you, the PE faculty office, and all your other friends.
That's gotta be shopped.
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too. Yes.
Us too?
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
Dude, it's the nav.
When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
How do you know it's called the metaverse, Akechi? That's right.
So you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
The culprit special, neutral special is a gun. He shot at me.
At the very
Morty.
least, I was almost
I haven't seen that show in forever. But as soon as I do a strained voice, I'm just like, it's Morty. Or not Morty, it's the Rick and Morty.
I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, or we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure.
Wait, what's this? Not the royal one. So no spoilers. What's this? For real?
Wait, you don't know Kamoshida? Are you for real? For real?
For real? For real?
That means what happened yesterday was for real too. For real? It's for real. For real?
For real. For
And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
For real?
There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
Sorry.
I can't overlook such a grave mistake.
Every time Akechi is just on the screen for longer than 5 minutes, I just want to...
Which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal.
I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you. Along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
You're demanding a lot.
I see. I thought I was making a lot of concessions myself. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
Hey, hey.
Sorry
Lit.
about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi. Was that really our best course of action?
Is that loud? Have a fun stream. I need work to. I need to do work. Well, have fun. Have fun with your work, I guess. Thank you for stopping by. Always a pleasure.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Uh-oh.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Jeez, why are you such a loser? Let's just go home.
Huh?
Oh. See you.
Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
I'm not sure yet.
Then why don't we go together? Festivals don't come around every day, so we may as well enjoy it while we can.
Alright, I guess we're hanging out with Kasumi.
It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
And now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition, the Student Sharing Special!
The what now?
But before that, we've decided to change things up this year.
What is the student sharing special?
We've got a huge surprise for you all.
I don't like surprises.
Members of the dance club, come on down.
Dance club? Did you...
Now everybody, join in. Don't fall behind the dance club.
Oh great, it's EA's E3 performance. Ubisoft. It's Ubisoft. I wasn't expecting this. Man, Splatoon looks really cool.
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
It's a good thing that I played dancing all night. Dancing in Moonlight, I mean. Yeah, move it. Yeah, groove. Yeah. Oh yeah, you doing it. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Very impressive, Senpai.
And now that you're all warmed up, let's switch up the music.
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in. Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
I have a feeling that this is a cutscene about to happen. Look at an animated cutscene. Ooh, I called it. Trailer cutscene? Was this in a trailer? Is that why I was able to call it? Because I could foresee the future?
Yo, who's that?
By seeing a trailer? Oh, you're right now. Yeah, okay, now I remember this. She's like doing like ballet.
That's crazy.
I thought she was doing gymnastics. Spin! That's all she's doing. She's just spinning. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, don't do it. Oh no, don't do it. I left the party with Kasumi to cool off a bit outside. She invited you to dance and you just left?
That was so exhausting, but what a blast.
Because you use Joker's manga name,
like I
you're
danced
legally
my
not
heart out
allowed to
back
use
there.
Yuna Arakami because when you play Persona 4 Golden. Because you have to use the manga name Soji Seta. I'm so used to Yuna Arakami though. I got used to new Yuna Arakami. I got used to Soji Seta for a bit, then I was like, okay, I gotta convert to Yuna Arakami, and so I did. The thing is that like Yuna Arakami is basically his canon name now, because like they gave him a personality based on Yuna Arakami. Combine them. Yuseta. Yuseta. As great as I expected.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
Hey guys, I know Mika's streaming right now. Go hop into her stream and ask her about Seta. Ask about Seta. SS Seta. No, not Saseta. Saseta.
It's my dad.
3
He's
S's.
telling me to come home before it gets too late.
I thought your phone is broken,
Sorry to leave you
Kazumi.
like this, but I have to get going.
Want me to walk with you?
Thank you. I'll be alright though. The post-festival party was so much fun. Especially with you. See you soon!
The dance is over. I should go home. I think Ren Amamiya is used for Joker and dancing. Which is canon? I guess so. I guess so. Oh, hey Haru! The post-festival party... The post-festival party is about to begin. Woo! Would you like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but that got me nowhere. Sure. Oh, Ryuji. My options are hang out with girl or hang out with the boys, I guess. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. So just give me like 30 seconds. Oh, iced coffee, you make me pee. Oh, iced coffee, you're not so good for me, but I drink you anyways. She's talking about Neopets on stream. Of course she is. Yeah. Oh, woo.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
Don't think about that now.
Yes. I was looking forward to this party, so we should enjoy it.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special!
The canonicity in Persona is fucking wild. Nearly everything is canon, even it comes with post-plot amnesia. Q is canon. Oh god, I hate how Q is canon. I also hate how dancing is canon. All three dancing games are canon, by the way.
Round of applause, everyone!
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it will be.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you.
Jigglypuff.
Huh? Is he looking this way?
Well then, come on up.
He's talking to me, isn't he?
It's because you're cute.
Oh,
Come. Everyone's
It's all.
waiting.
Oh!
well, I'm going.
My favorite thing about Persona Q2, I played a little bit of it. I never finished it, but I played a little bit of it. And then when you find the Persona 4 cast, and Minako is what I call her, the Persona 3 girl, she goes, "Wait, isn't this year 2008?" And they go, "No, it's 2012." And then you're like, "Wait, no, Persona 5 people are like, no, it's 2000," because it doesn't have a canon year.
And your name is? Wait, you're Akumura-san?
Yes.
What about the original game versus the updates? So the updated versions of the game are the canon versions. That's basically 2016. I mean, yeah.
I'm sure you're, still grieving.
Yeah, I don't know why they got rid of the canon years.
My, deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share. I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Uh-oh.
Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, your father's killers.
Dude, you don't just ask that!
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Haru's in trouble. I need to change the subject.
Well,
I literally just asked.
Oh, like a hot knife through butter. A proposal cuts the silence.
really? Wow, way to go!
I think it was him.
Oh, wait!
So, Akumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about.
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop? But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully
The sign
such a
says
sweet
Shujin.
girl.
That's another way to write Shujin. So the weird thing about Japanese, Shu is written with the letters she. I wouldn't say letters, but yeah, it's she and U, but the U is lower. It's like a smaller version, which changes she to Shu. And then that doesn't really have a direct translation, so it's she, you, but shu, so shu. it's a complicated thing. It can be literally written SHU or SYU. It's the same thing in Japanese.
Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
Fun facts about Japanese. Hey, it's me, Andy, and you're learning about Japanese. Boop boop.
Just when it was getting interesting.
And you know what else is over? The dogs are over. Goodbye, dogs.
It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that.
I couldn't ignore you.
Huh?
So kanji have different variations for the same thing? Yes. But like that's a different story. Here, let me see if I can explain this. I guess with my whiteboard, because I can draw on my whiteboard and you can all see this. I don't know what the hell this is, but it's there. So the hiragana for shoe would be like this. That'd be shi, and then fuck. That's a really shitty U, but it's I can't do it. Why can't I do it? She, and then you. There we go. So that's shu, which equals basically she. Fuck. She plus you, right? Shit. She plus you, which basically turns into shoe. It's pronounced shoe anyways, but because this is like this, right? We can basically get rid of this part here, the sh part, and it can also be, that's not the, fuck, could be shoe. There we go. So that makes sense. But then we go into things like kanji, which is a different thing. Kanji is basically, if you want to think of hiragana, which is the basic alphabet, like I literally did this like completely wrong. Fuck. Ooh. That's it's kind of wrong. Ooh. So like, yeah, that's some of the basic alphabet. These are like the most basic that you'll see of kanji, right? And then we get, hiragana. That's basically the things that we do that you put either, you put after a certain thing to change certain context, but also context can change if you put different kanji next to each other. So for example, this is the kanji for, oh shit, this is the kanji for sun, right? Which is this thing. This is a sun. It's the sun. Boop, boop, boo. All right, and then you change this, and then you could change that by putting more kanji. I actually have to look this up again because I can't remember specifically. Okay, it's a big one. Just give me a second here. I need to remember how to type this or write the second one here. Nichiyobi, Getsuyobi, Kayobi, Mokuyobi, Kinyobi. That's how the days of the week. So basically, I don't really know how to write the second kanji here, but you write this, right? Which is the kanji for fire. You write this other one, which I don't know how to write because it's really big and convoluted, and I think it has 15 strokes in it. And then you write sun again, right? This turns this whole segment here into Tuesday. Tuesday again? No problem. So yeah, basically it's saying like, fire day of the week, and it's the day, it's Tuesday. Why is Tuesday Fire Day? So there's another conversation that we can have about days of the week. So the days of the week are based off of elements. So Sunday is actually the weird one that has like 15 strokes, and then it again, and that's the sun, the day of the sun. That's why we call it Sunday, right? And then each of the different things are based off of different things. So if you think about actually think about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? So we go, Monday's the day of the moon. Guess what? Monday sounds like moon. Here's the kanji for moon. You throw that over with that weird kanji and the day thing again. the day for the kanji for day, and woo, we get Monday, day of the moon. Moon day, as we say it, moon day. All right, and then we go off some other things, and they think about it. Wednesday is the day of water, which is actually derivative from the Roman god Mercury, which is you know, the element of water, and it's why we get the kanji for water. That's a really fucking shitty water kanji. But yeah, we get water, the day of water, also known as Wednesday, also the day of Mercury. And if you think about Thursday, that's the day for Jupiter, and Jupiter is an earth sign, so therefore it is the day of the earth. This is a cool different thing that relates to other different, not only cultures other than Japan, but also like Greek and Roman and any other sort of thing. Mercredi, yeah, that's why French is mercredi, because it's named after Mercury. Shit!
Right.
I dropped my controller. Anyways, fun facts with Andy. Days of the week. Boop boop. Yeah, so there you go. Fun things about the days of the week. Did you know that today is Wednesday? And did you know that also Sunday is bath day? And did you know that the Sunday is the day of the bath? Also, you need to put the one dog back up because someone posted a dog. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was too busy talking about the days of the week. Anyways, dog has been posted. Thank you. Who did that? Bricklebork, thank you for posting this dog.
At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you.
Japanese seems fun, but my head hurts. I wouldn't say it's fun. It's more like just a way of expressing yourself. Language is really just expressing yourself, and it's too bad that I can't speak any other language other than stupid. Because, damn, I'd love to speak something.
Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable. I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future. As they say. Who knows what may lie ahead?
You know what they say. El toasters.
For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too. Here, I'd like you to have this.
Sakura Amekaizu.
I bought it earlier.
Got lost in chat while I'm talking about my favorite parts of Q and Q2. When you recruit other protagonists, you pick a dialogue option that's just a demon's recruit speech from... Oh! Maybe and they'll respond to with one in return. That's cool. I didn't actually know that. Cool. God, the brain boy. It looks delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
Alright, I guess I know who I'm dating today. Or this playthrough. How did we fuck it so bad? Fuck it up so bad in English? Because English is like a mishmash of like every language ever. I mean, it's mostly Latin, I believe. And Latin's already weird. Here's the cool thing about other languages. They all have different bases. So there's a Germanic base. There's a Romantic base, which is like Roman. And other things like that. And that's why Korean is very similar to Japanese and Chinese. Because Mandarin, now it's the correct term is Mandarin. Because they're all stem sort of from the same sort of thought process of how language is constructed. Just like how different Roman languages, I think. Italian, French, English, those are all sort of Roman, based under Roman something or another. I don't actually think, I don't know exactly 100% what every language is based on, but that's why we'll also see how there's a lot of similarities between things like French and Spanish or Italian, where things are gendered. Where when we think, why the hell is pizza feminine? I didn't know pizza's feminine. Man, I should date my pizza. And so that's why we get like gendered. That's why we get gendered nouns, which is extremely stupid, and it's why German doesn't do it. And that's why the German language is pretty cool. Also, English language also doesn't do it. That's pretty cool too. Anyways, that's a rant about the English language and about the other languages. And that's why we're all talking about language and days of the week. And by the way, remember that Sunday is bath day. Man, we got so off topic here. How did we even get here?
Welcome home.
What are you doing?
You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
What about the Dova language? I actually don't know.
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I got locked
I
out.
needed to calm my brain. My
No.
thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety.
If you look at my last message, you can see what the protagonist in Q games, specifically in reference to the Shin Megami Tensei timeline. Oh, I missed this one. I got sidetracked by talking about language again. Persona 3 protags both say, "I'm in your care," which is calmer and more reserved, calmer and more reserved demons. Yu says, "Me eat you whole," which is for beasts and wilder demons. And Joker says, "Night to meet you, he-ho," which is Jack Frost. I love Jack Frost. Me eat you whole. Yeah, the big furry guy, Nue says that. I love Nue so much. It sounds like Yue. Ramen equals cooked.
Whatever they want.
Eat that ramen. Hey, has anyone eaten ramen
How's
since
the
the
investigation
announcement?
progressing? Any
Because I was
clues
thinking
yet?
about it.
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well,
Nue is cute. I agree. Nue is like one of my favorite personas. Not my like #1 favorite, but it's pretty high up there.
if things continue at this rate, never
I bought
mind
stuff to
the
make
promotion.
ramen, but I didn't make it.
We'd have to let you go in
I have a cup of noodles in the cupboard. What if we just had like a ramen night? If I was like, hey everybody on Tuesday we're gonna get some ramen. Let's all cook our ramen together and let's all eat it. Let's have a dinner. Let's all have a dinner date together. All of us here enjoying our ramen.
But sir,
SIU director is just Kobayakawa, but for Sai instead of Makoto. He absolutely is. They're both egg-shaped.
I had high expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term.
Could you imagine if like L from Death Note was on this case? He was like, the Phantom Thieves are somewhere in Shibuya. We're planning on broadcasting this message everywhere because
I'll make myself clear.
there's a lot of like parallels, but I've noticed there's a lot of parallels between Death Note and Persona 5.
We need results.
Mostly like having a supernatural ability to kill people. That's one. That's pretty. Yeah. Two, detectives and detectives and police. That they have both of that. That's pretty interesting.
I understand.
God complexes. Complexes are very, very common. Or not common. Very prevalent in both of those.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to.
Akechi is just if light and L fused. You are 100% correct. You are not 100% erect. I'm not gonna accuse that of you, but you're 100% correct. That's for sure.
Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur,
Ha.
You, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I?
Man, how the slip of the tongue is just slightly perfect. You just say the 100% wrong thing when you just least want to.
Yes. Everything is proceeding.
Look at that
as
smug ass face. That's the face you make when you fart in an elevator and you know everyone's sniffing your farts. And that's the laugh that you make when you realize that everyone's sniffing your farts and they have to sniff your farts. Why do you guys watch me?
Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
This is like when your dad finds your inappropriate books underneath your mattress.
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
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 Can't tell me?
Explain.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's having...
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
Uh-oh. I'll explain everything.
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
Even I'm like borderline tears. I'm like, Dad, don't yell at me. Dad, don't yell at me. I'm in trouble.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too.
When did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. Even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing.
Did he just say research? Excuse me, research?
Back in the day, I used to be a government official.
I honestly totally forgot about this whole segment about Sojiro being part of the government.
My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her.
Doesn't Mika pronounce it like that? I don't know. Does she? Go ask her. She's streaming right now. Go ask her.
She said something odd when we were out drinking. That one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off.
She just ended her stream? Go ask her. She's not streaming anymore. Go ask her.
It happened. Exactly. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
You're sharp.
You think this is a game? You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Oh, you fucked up. Oh, you just told him. You just told him.
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? But he doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves. He's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
This is no joke.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
She was killed! I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done.
See, you wanted to be Frank, but no, you're Sojiro. That's who you are. Can't run away from that. You can't be Frank.
It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
It's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault!
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this.
I wonder why Futaba took Sojiro's last name. That's a good question. Probably for, like, plot reasons. So you could be like, oh, Futaba Sakura. Sounds like Sojiro Sakura.
Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
How about some curry, kids?
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Oh, I'm tired.
He knows everything? You gotta be fucking... He said it. He didn't say it, but he typed it. Does that count? Does it count? Are you okay? Did he report you or anything? He wouldn't be receiving these messages if Kira was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you to turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case, we can consider him a new ally. Didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean he was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Someone very powerful. You letting your imagination run wild a bit. It would make sense.
We're gonna win, no matter what.
It counts. He said it. All right, cool. He said it.
Sorry. Hey, wait!
Shouldn't you sleep on the sofa so Futaba can go to bed? You can just go home. Go home.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, bedtime.
Well then.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Only if we get caught.
I hope you understand the situation you're in.
Okay, don't play around that you'll report me.
Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
There was no choice.
That may have been true, but still. Well, how do I put this?
300,000? Yeah, it's enough to like pay off any student tuition and then maybe get some
I'm
Chipotle
sorry
after.
I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Believe in me.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
These guys are annoying. Yo, you see the news? I braced myself for this possibility. By the way, Sojiro, Morgana can speak. I think we get to that point eventually.
And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Meched. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck!
Again. Almost.
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
They baited us.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we?
See, here's the... Sorry, I just kicked my mic again. Here's the thing about this, like, they really aren't in the wrong. Like, yeah, they kind of, like, got baited into the Okumura baited into the Okumura thing, but, like, they were still, like, sort of in the mindset of helping people. They just got a little sidetracked is the thing, and it's like, ooh, a little spicy. But yeah, like,
Things might get worse for everyone.
they're like, oh man, we just did this entirely for the fame, which is not entirely true. They wanted to help people. They got played, buddy. they got played.
Hey, what should we do?
Let's turn the tables. Let's tip the scales.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me.
Hey.
About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
I know how you feel.
You too?
Yeah, Ryuji.
It is
Just me and you,
confusing.
buddy.
We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
Things will turn around.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now.
I'm gonna like just analyze this real quick. Okay, yeah, I see what, you know. So, like, here's the thing about this, is like, you know, they eventually ended up saving Haru by coincidence, I guess. I don't know. I feel like they did care about Haru's situation. And they didn't strictly target Okumura just because the public wanted them to. I think the public definitely like skewed them in that direction and be like, hey, look at this person over here. But they didn't strictly target Okumura just because the public wanted them to, and then because they wanted to be heroes because of it. It was probably the reason why they started, but it wasn't the reason why they ended. And I think that was one of the things that they need to really think about too. They weren't becoming egotistical. Well, they were, is the thing. Ryuji really wanted to target Okumura because he was a big shot, right? An wanted to target Okumura because also the same reason. They're like, hey, look at all these people. They want us to steal his heart. Yusuke was like, maybe we shouldn't. He was like literally the person who was like, let's not. And the reason why his opinion changed is because Haru was in trouble. And I think everybody's opinion changed at that point because of Haru, and not because the public wanted them to. At the end of it all. Definitely because the original target was because of the public. But then, you know, like, does the ends justify the means, I guess, you know? I don't know.
Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
Lurkmore posting this dog. Dog has been posted. Wants to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Hey!
Nutrient!
Oh! Yes! Oh! Hey!
I got this. Alright, improve kindness, I guess.
Oh.
Let's play a game that improves kindness. I don't have a game that improves kindness. Alright, let's read a book that improves kindness, I guess. Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Thanks for Futaba.
Hey!
Make sure you close up.
A chief should act calmly in all situations.
Wow!
Well, happy Father's Day, Sojiro.
Hey!
Here's a list of all the cool video game dads I like. 1. Sojiro. 2. Sojiro a second time, except he's got cool hair. 3. Sojiro, but without his glasses. Actually, there's a bunch of other video game dads that I appreciate. Ness's dad? Ness's dad is just a telephone. Ness's mom had phone sex, and then Ness came out. UI is a good dad. I like Crom. Crom is a good dad. I like Bowser. Bowser's a good dad.
Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure.
Doug Walker.
This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Can't believe you just called him Doug Walker.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems
You know that
pretty
gif of Doug Walker pointing at his computer and freaking out and walking back? That's me right now at your comment. I am Doug Walker at the fact that you called him Doug Walker.
He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
They're so useless.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt.
I'll be blunt. I'm smoking one right now. All of this is just in my imagination.
I'm thinking of triggering
And
a
I
change
still
of heart in
stink.
Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought.
I feel like Japan's legal system is worse than America's. I don't... See, the thing is, I don't know anything about Japan's legal system, so I don't know. I don't know.
Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
What are your ethics?
I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further.
That was really creepy.
They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude. You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
You think?
I can't really explain it. But I guess it's how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, hmm? Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
Thank you. Thank you. That indeed that was a sneeze. That was a sneeze. We don't have a choice.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Your noises are coming out in sneezes.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Okay, let's sit here and let's analyze for a bit. Enhance, as some of you may say. Let's enhance this for a second. So, Ryuji, why he decided to become a Phantom Thief. 1, he wanted to become a hero. Why An decided to become a Phantom Thief. Shiho. Shiho, I guess. To stop people like Shiho from being victim, I guess. I guess that was her reason, right? Maybe? That was more honorable? I guess? Yeah. Who was next to join? Ryusuke. Why did he want people... Why did he become a Phantom Thief? To stop people like Madarame, I guess? People like Madarame from like taking advantage of people? Ryusuke. Yeah, Ryusuke. My favorite pairing, Ryusuke. I mean, people like that, I guess. Why did Ryusuke become a Phantom Thief? I don't actually remember. I think it's because of people like Madarame who take advantage of people. Maybe. And then Makoto's, I guess, is to change her sister's heart, I guess. Yeah. All right. And then Futaba's reason is to find her mom's killer. Haru's reason was because she didn't want to get married. Akechi's not even a Phantom Thief yet.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out?
In fact, I don't even know if he becomes a Phantom Thief or not. I think he's just here.
Be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
So basically,
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
What's our reason? That's a good crease. That's why does Joker become a Phantom Thief? Because he's bored?
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Morgana's reason is to find out who he really is.
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
Everybody has sketchy reasons to becoming a Phantom Thief, except for maybe An and Yusuke. Everybody else is kind of Everybody else has just selfish reasons for being a Phantom Thief.
Let's call it a day then, and
I'm sorry, everyone. Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
I wonder why.
Beats me. I hope it's just my imagination, though. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
Duh.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke.
What? I'm useless.
So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose.
A palace in me? More likely than you think.
That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
That's not all.
Hmm? No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation? Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I haven't lost yet.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you. No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
Well, I ate a burger. I ate 2 burgers. Speedrun Sam's confidant. Sam?
What's the
Sigh.
favor you need? It's late already.
Nice autocorrect.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace. I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
What else can you dig up?
Well, like her history with men.
You're Phantom Thieves!
Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice...
Ow! Same as always. Let me finish first.
There's something else we want you to look into.
Gee, I wonder why I had amnesia for that part. We're meeting up at the courthouse.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see
Gentle
Sai-san
Rods.
directly, but I figured out her course of action.
Thank you for posting this, dog.
On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy.
For real?
And that means
Real?
the time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh! I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
You've got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met. Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been met. There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then!
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met. What else is there?
It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
Wow.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
I like the idea of Joker getting away with bringing Morgana everywhere with. He's my support animal. Morgana is my support animal. My emotional support animal. Cutscene. I remember this one. This is like one of the coolest like introductions.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
Did you realize that Joker didn't have his glasses on? He still doesn't have his glasses on.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Still doesn't have his
Let's
glasses.
go.
Right.
So here's a fun fact for you guys. Joker originally wasn't supposed to have glasses. He was just supposed to he's supposed to just not have them. At some point they decided to put glasses on him, I guess.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that. I didn't really think about it, but he doesn't, yeah, he doesn't need glasses. He just kind of puts them on for fashion.
Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form. The police station's also part of her work area, though. Whenever arrests are made for her cases, I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name too.
Codename?
How about stink?
Phantom thieves can't go
How about
around
fart?
using the real names, right?
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse. Now then.
Oh! Oh, yeah! Oh!
Let's do it.
Oh, this is my favorite song. Oh, the best song in the game. Ooh!
I can see it.
Okay.
So, this means we're acknowledged as a threat, correct?
Dude, you planning on stealing stuff in that getup?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
What's wrong with you?
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their justice.
What is wrong with you?
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
In the Japanese version, does he say he
There's no
wants
doubt
an
this is a
English code name?
palace.
I think the translation for this game is almost like one-to-one, like they mean what they say. There's very little like localizing, as they say.
Crow doesn't know too much about cognitive beings, does he?
Because like there are times where you're just like, man, I can't speak English. Who needs English? We all speak Japanese here.
Ah, yes.
So yeah, I don't think there's
In
any sort of
addition to similar
localization.
topography, cognitive people exist based on the ruler's perceptions.
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy terms he was using.
His code name is Japanese is Kudo, which is... Oh, I hate that pun. I hate it so much. Oh. Oh, I'm so upset. Oh. Mm. Oh my god, I'm so mad.
In essence, since these look like real people, Sai-san's view of others is surprisingly undistorted. Considering
What does it mean?
I see before me,
Kudo is
it's
Japanese for
difficult to believe
black.
It is not actually a real casino.
And that, okay. Kudo is Japanese for black, and it's also, if you write it in katakana, it means crow, as in like the bird.
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba and Okumura's palace,
So yeah, when he
battle
brought that up before, when he says like Kurasuno, Kurasuno is like school in anime about volleyball. But Kurasu is actually a crow, like a crow, right? We can go like deep into here. I don't want to spoil anything too much, but
People may look normal,
I'm
but
so
we
mad.
should be careful, particularly of those in positions of power.
the only changed code name in from Japanese is Futaba for copyright. Is it? Hold on, I want to actually figure this out. Oracle Navi Persona. There's got to be like a wiki fandom reason for why she's named Oracle instead. Entomology. Any information? Futaba. Blah blah blah. She has a Catherine figurine in her room of Catherine. Sitting on a stool. Did you know that? All right, no. I'm trying to find thing about Oracle. Oh, here it is. No, wait, no, that's not it. But did you know, during the game, Futaba makes various references to other games. One of the most distinct is her voice line, "Hey, listen," which is a reference to Navi's quote from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Futaba's Japanese codename is Navi. I still can't find it. Hold on. Why did they change Futaba's code name? On Reddit.com, according to Reddit.com, in addition to reasons stated by others, the name change serves as a nice reference to Oracle from Batman. Okay, that's probably not the reason. They didn't want Nintendo of America to sue them. Okay. Oh, here, this sounds like a pretty reasonable, this is a pretty hefty one here. Navi in Japanese is the way to abbreviate Navigator, which is used for Futaba's codename. It was also used to referring to the Metaverse Navigator because Futaba takes Morgana's place as the Navigator. Her codename did a good job of displaying her role as Navi, which is shortened to Navigator in English. They fixed this with the Navigator, referring it to as the Nav. Giving Futaba a codename Nav would be confusing, so they gave her a codename that fits. Oracle in fiction is someone who guides others. Navi could have reminded people of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and they didn't want to make a big deal out of it. So there isn't really a reason. There isn't a reason other than they don't want it to sound like Zelda's Navi and the Nav. I don't know.
Is this what you have to go through every time?
Are you calling me out that every time something gets brought up in chat, we have to go through a long discussion about it? Because yes, we do have to go through that every time. How many times have I stopped the stream to talk about something stupid?
This is a first for me. I'm somewhat nervous.
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
5.
I will not allow
Persona
that to
5.
happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Any later and we'll get caught in reality. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling card. As always.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show? It's a necessary step?
Will you please stop interrupting?
Can you just please stop talking, period?
My apologies.
Well then, let's go.
I feel somewhat nervous.
I'm 5 years old. spoilers, I guess. But like, I guess not really. What's his name? I forgot his name. Akechi. Akechi has had a troubled childhood, and that's why he's all messed up. And I wish I was joking, but I'm not. He's just messed up. He's got a messed up childhood.
Indeed. I can feel it.
Are you gonna use Akechi? I mean, I feel like I have to. There's no reason not to, honestly. I don't know how I'm supposed to be gone. Wait, what did they say?
Indeed.
Why don't we just use this gate here? There's a vent right there. Oh, it's over there.
It's somewhere.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
Uh-oh. I don't think I'm ready for this. I mean, I'm ready for this because I know what it is, but like, I'm not.
She can see us?
You're after the treasure, are you not? Come on down and I will tell you where it is.
What? We're not going to fall for a trick like that.
It's not a lie. I only wish to do this fair and square. You aren't going to run, are you?
We should do as she says. There is no point in hiding any longer.
You're so small.
So you've come.
I think I pointed this out the first time I played this, but like her eye makeup is a lot like Joker's mask. And I don't know if that's like a reference to anything, but like... Does that mean her shadow is self-aware? I think all shadows are aware of what happens in the metaverse, just that everyone's too stupid in real life to like realize what's happening.
The treasure is located on the manager's floor, at the highest point of this building.
Why are you telling us this?
It's as I said before. I wish to go about this in the fairest manner possible. First, I ask that you come up to my location. We will continue this there.
Damn it! Over there!
It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to reach higher floors. Come, Joker. Let us pursue her.
Thanks, Akechi. Yes, elevators do let us reach higher floors. Did you learn that in elementary school? Because... Man, Akechi, you are just a genius.
Let us get after her.
I found a chest. What do you want to do, Joker?
I want to open it.
Authentication required. Please insert your member's card.
Member's card?
Perhaps it bears relation to a player's club of sorts.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Casinos typically have a membership system called a player's club. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular ranks of player. Considering the setup of this place, I thought things may be similar here.
That'll make this shit simple. Come on, let's join this player thingy.
I would agree with you, but...
A shadow!
As I expected, registration will not be such a simple matter.
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this place to make it to her.
Here it comes!
Oh, yeah!
No need to worry. I'll handle this.
Will you be alright?
who knows? I would estimate that you all won't even have to step in and help, though.
Nice Persona. Where'd you get it? Dollar store?
Let us begin. Don't worry. You can leave this one to me. Take them down, Robin Hood! Persona!
He stands like an idiot.
Robin Hood!
Persona! Let's go. Does it work?
Come!
Bam! What is it weak to? Do I know? It's weak against gun! Just kidding, it's not. Ayha! Uh-oh.
Queen's in danger! Persona!
Oh, she doesn't ride her motorcycle anymore. I'm kind of sad about that.
Taste my wrath. Now, Robin.
Oh, damn. I don't think... Can I?
We can't talk right now.
What I was waiting for.
They're
Oh, you stupid dance. I want to stick marbles in his mouth.
You're right.
Today was truly one surprise after another. I hope we can continue to thrive in our work together. We need to explain the steps we take, though. That's unnecessary. First, we secure an infiltration route, then send the calling card, correct? In doing so, the core of the ruler's distorted desires will manifest into a physical form. By taking that core, the change of heart will be triggered. I deduce these steps for something along the lines 8+. It ain't that easy as it sounds. Don't underestimate this shit. I'm not underestimating anything, I assure you. Nijima-san's shadow seemed really confident. There's no knowing what may await. Let's continue cautiously. You will let me know when you enter the palace, yes? If I feel like it. Come on. Come now, there's no need for hostility. I would simply have to come to LeBlanc every day in that case. Please don't.
The crucial moment's finally here. Okay. So... Oh!
Oh! Oh, Featherman! Red Eagle is crushed after Black Falcon's shocking betrayal. However, he is not the only traitor. Revive and fight, Phoenix Rangers. Next episode. You again, Hawk?
Hey! Hey! Hey!
I want her to give me a massage.
Hey! 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 Hey, hey!
Wait, did I finish Kawakami's? Wait. Did I max her out? Yeah, I did. She can give me massages.
Hey!
I want her to massage me.
Hey!
Where do I get him? Where do I get her to do that?
Okay. Hey!
All right.
Hey!
Make sure you close up.
Wow!
Wow.
Oh!
I like how the little like social points have little teeth like the old Phantom Thieves logo. It's like hee hee. Munch munch. They also look like automatons, but like I guess that's like besides the point. Got him. Let's do it.
Hey!
All right, we have like 20 days. We have like 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to level up Takemi. All right, we can do Takemi. Who can I hang out with? Like no one? I don't have anybody to hang out with today. Haru, maybe Haru. Hold on, I need to check something real quick. Requests. Winners, don't use cheats. How come I didn't do this one? How come I didn't do some of these? Oh, because I need to activate them first. I need to find the target. Oh, I need to find a target. That's why. I think I have to go to an arcade. Not this arcade, though.
Wow!
Hey!
I think it's the other arcade I need to go to. That's not it.
Hey, hey!
His name is Yoshikuni Nejima.
Let's do it.
That's not the right button. There's another one I need. Oops. Request. Shinjuku Bar. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that one. Let's go hang out with Haru.
My!
You're the Empress, right? I don't have an Empress. Orpheus. Rock. I don't need Neko Shogun, but Neko Shogun has some stuff on him that I want. Hanged. Devil. Sun. I don't think I need any more Sun, though. I think I can get rid of Thunderbird. Let me just check my confidants real quick here. No, I need one more. I don't need Star, though. Oh, wait. I said I needed Star, but, like, Neko Shogun has good stuff on it. I guess I could just get rid of like any of the piss ones there. Velvet Room.
Hey, inmate!
There's a giant ant on the floor. Well, get rid of it. I don't know how you get rid of it, but get rid of it. All right, dogs have to go back into Mementos. So goodbye, dogs. Summon Persona.
These are the paths you have walked.
Need the Empress.
This is your blue left. Are you finished?
What? No slacking off!
And I could just confidants. Go. Lit.
My. Hey. Hey.
Let's hang out.
I'm so glad. Hello, Sakura-san. I'm sorry for asking this of you.
It's all good. Not like I have customers to deal with. So, this is what you grew?
Yes. I'd like an honest opinion from a culinary professional.
Let me see.
The first thing I thought of when you said ant was the ant.
To be honest,
ants
both the taste
thing
and
from Vinny.
appearance are the opposite of what I'd call market grade.
I see.
It's a nice. It is a nice
impressive
coat.
You managed to grow anything at all up on a rooftop of all places.
I'm honored to hear you say that.
You know, I can't say it tasted good, but it was actually somewhat refreshing.
We'd like never see this angle of LeBlanc, by the way. Like this is like the back corner that's always hidden.
Kind of like how you feel good after taking bitter medicine.
I first came across the plant in my house. It's possible that it's an experimental breed created for use at Okumura Foods. Thank you very much for the input, Sakura-san. I'll take note of that.
Haru's vegetables have a bitterness to them, but they exude a strong energy.
He's right. That was the same thought I had. I think I understand what Sakura-san meant when he said they were refreshing. I agree. I'm so happy. I didn't expect this hobby of mine to provide value to the Phantom Thieves. This is actually the only thing I can honestly say I'm good at.
Sounds like hard work.
Thank you for worrying about me, but I find the work relaxing. Hey, do you think you could help me out again sometime?
No.
It's a deal. We're like real Phantom Thieves. Okay, I'll do my best from now on.
What's Sai-san gonna say about this? You ate your vegetables like a good boy. Who gave you the vegetables?
It seems you were probing into a certain conglomerate.
No.
There's the possibility you even infiltrated their company building. Perhaps some sort of connection? Tell me about this person.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall...
Allows you to grow vegetables with Haru on the Shujin rooftop. You can ask Haru, who has incredible green thumb, to grow vegetables for you. Haru's vegetables are full of energy and grant a variety of effects when used as items.
Still, he was right. The taste leaves much to be desired. you.
If there's any vegetables you'd like in particular, let me know. I have plenty of seeds. I'm counting on you, is I think is what I'm supposed to say.
Goodbye.
You're back. Yo, Akechi. Got any idea who might the true culprit be? Who is this masked man?
He doesn't have any clues, but he's confident enough to say he can definitely catch the guy. No wonder he's a star detective. Even the way he talks about these things.
Alright. Oh yeah? UI. Need to upgrade UI, but first... I want to see if I can get, I'm gonna do a fortune reading for Taken.
What shall we do? Here we go.
Here we go.
What do you think?
Wait, people... Oh, look at all these people dressed up in Halloween gear. Wait a second. Look at all this Halloween stuff. I didn't even know. I didn't even notice.
Take your time.
Take your time.
Yep.
There's some stuff in here that I can probably... This is the one.
What would you like?
Mega Furt. So angry. Everyone looks like they're having such a good time. Okay. I want to... Do you ever just spend $150 on fertilizer? I spent $150 on video games. Let's do fortune. I feel like fortune is a good thing to do.
The thing is...
Recently, my reputation has really started shooting up. A lot of clients leave happy now, too. I've even managed to use my own powers to alter some fates that once seemed inevitable. I suppose all you really need to change fate is strong will like what you have. I wish I could do more. Are you on break right now, Mifune? Mifune?
What?
Move? Fukurai. So you're the apprentice I've heard so much about. I've been wondering, why are you so interested in Mifune-kun? Why am I interested in Mifune? See, I'm interested in her because, she's really cool. Cool, you're a strange one. That aside, I have to commend your judgment for choosing Mifune-kun. Her fortunes are like a light guiding lost lambs through unending darkness ahead.
Oh,
By the way, this man here is Fukurai-san. He's the chairman of the ADP. ADP stands for Assembly of Divine Power. Our goal is to relieve the hearts and minds of today's weary souls via healing elements and seminars. We sell holy stones, the well from which our divine power springs. They are a large part of our business. That reminds me, Yokota-kun was telling me that you've been acting a little strange recently. More importantly, it seems you've started falling behind on your holy stone sales quota. Is everything okay? I'll cover the decrease in revenue with my fortune-telling fees. I'm not sure how effective these holy stones really are. Excuse me? She fell right into like a pyramid scheme here. Do you remember who showed you the way when you arrived here from the countryside, lost and confused? Do you remember who saved you when you were stuck working in a seedy club with no place to turn? It was me. Are you saying you no longer have trust in someone who's done so much for you? That's not it. That's enough of the skepticism. Just focus on continuing your role as Maiden of Relief. So, a cult. Yeah. Pyramid scheme, cult, same thing. This has to be a joke. There's no salvation for those who joke. You don't want things to go back to how they were, do you, Mifune? Don't you remember breaking down in front of me, telling me how everyone called you a monster? If you don't carry your weight as Maiden of Relief, you'll be exactly that, a monster. Leave her alone. Fine, if you want to spend your time fooling around with this child, go right ahead. But don't forget, Mifune, the ADP is the only place you'll ever belong. I've never actually worked at a nightclub. Did I get tricked into walking into... I did get tricked into walking into one, though. Anyways, the chairman is known for exaggerating details. You must think I'm weird, huh? All this talk about me being a maiden or a monster. You're just Chihaya to me.
What?
No one's ever treated me so nicely before.
But...
By the way, that was pretty amazing how we stood up to the chairman... Or how we... I should have never been, I would have never been able to talk to him about the Holy Stones had I been alone. But your strength helped me speak up. I need to be strong like you more often.
All right.
Even so, the chairman seems serious about the whole Holy Stone issue. He'll make me pay a fine if I don't meet my quotas. There's a huge penalty for resigning from my post. I suppose my fate is impossible to change after all. Anyways, I should close up for today.
Until next time.
Okay. Bye. I'm sorry about today. I already know what I must do in order to change my fate, but whenever I face the chairman, I just can't find the courage to say what I need to. Be honest with yourself. What are the priests on TV called? Televangelists. Halloween!
Good morning.
Good morning.
My sister is... serious. Her determination to win this fight is reflected in that casino. She won't be easy to beat. I know that better than anyone.
Here's the thing about televangelists that I'm just like, why?
I want to understand our situation.
I don't know how they can sell, like, you want to go to heaven?
Let's go to the palace today.
Pay your way to go into heaven. Just pay your way into heaven. That's how pay to win is what they say. Pay to win.
Sorry, but I can't. If you're...
But, like, that's a thing. Like, that's a thing that you can't do, though. It's like... That's like a greed thing. I guess it's like, give up all your greed and, you know, give up all monetary value, any monetary value that you have, because, like, you won't take it to you to heaven, so just give it to the church. What a scam.
Well, what's this about?
What do you want to do?
What happens if I just sleep? Anything I can read for knowledge? Don't need that. Young and Gaia, don't need that. Knowledgeable. Chinatown. Cinema stuff. Fishing can be easier. Baseball! I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah.
I had a dream where I went on a train trip with Maruki. Oh, I don't even need that.
That's annoying.
Yep.
How should I spend my Halloween? New veggies. Clinical trial. So I can hang out with Takemi and finish her off. I can hang out with Haru. Who else is available? just those guys? Okay. So I'm gonna... It's getting really late now. But what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna work on confidants until I open up a couple... what are they called? Targets in Mementos. And then what I'm gonna do is after do that, I'm gonna start on working on Get Smoked Kid. I love Get Smoked Kid.
Good day. Yeah.
I'm here for vegetables. Fully restores HP to one ally. To all allies. Doubles the damage to physical attack for one turn. Doubles magic attack one time. So these would be pretty good. I think maybe I'll take the Sun Tomato. Wait, if I do that, can I still hang out with her? 11-6.
My.
I can still hang out with her. Himitsu.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're quite skilled. The soil here will be so healthy if you were here more often. I'm honestly surprised that my garden can be of use to our works as the Phantom Thieves. Started as just a hobby, so it's amazing that you can do it. So it's amazing to see it transform into a more practical skill. Beyond this, I've actually begun raising plants of my own at home. Coffee beans. Are you opening a cafe? Would you come if I was? I mean, doesn't the idea of a boutique cafe sound lovely? Anyways, I recently discovered the joy in the taste and aroma of coffee. I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the depth of its flavor. To tell you the truth, I wasn't even able to drink it before. Pardon me, I'm thinking back on the past. Can I share with you again? As I mentioned before, I cannot bring myself to trust any of the employees at Akumura Foods. For as long as I can remember, the company has been run by my father. Being liked by him was always very important. Some employees would even come to integrate themselves to me. Is that the word? Not integrate. Integrate with Haru. Ingratiate. But since his passing, things have gotten unruly. Most evidently, people have started trying to use my influence as majority shareholder to oust other employees. But as they say they come to me out of respect, but I know they really just want to use me. I've heard so many rumors. The worst ones are about Takakura-san, the new president. They said he was thrilled to hear my father's passing. There may be truth to that, though. He's been with the company for years, but has only started... He offered to assist me with asset management. I fear he has an ulterior motive, though. He sounds suspicious. Thank you. Yes, I can't help but wonder about him. He went as far as to recommend I sell my shares the other day. He said I could make a fortune, but I realized if I do, he'd be able to strike the Akumura name completely. Takakura-san must be scheming to take the company for himself. At least, it's possible. This is a complex issue. Indeed it is. None of the advice I've gotten so far has been helpful either. Everyone's only speaks out of their own self-interest.
Yes.
I thank you for today, though. I feel a little bit better after talking about this with you. Don't worry, I'll make sure I keep myself motivated, even though it's through these difficult times. I don't know why I'm so sneezy today. This is like the fourth time I've sneezed. I'm gonna stay here a little while longer to check the drainage. I need to make sure these vegetables turn out as good as possible for the Phantom Thieves.
Goodbye.
Allergies? Maybe. Maybe. I don't think I have any particular allergies though, so it's a little strange. I want to ask you something. What vegetables do you like the most? I like the sun tomato. You're back. All I do is welcome you home. He's so sad now. Oh, he's telling me that I have to complete his thing. What was the date deadline? Okay. If that's the case, then I should probably finish him off soon. Oh, I can't even do that. Did you see that? Somebody was dressed as Jack Frost. Oh God. God, where am I? What have I got myself into?
What shall we do? Here we go.
Here we go.
What do you think?
What do I think? I think I could spend more time with Akechi here.
Hi.
I still can't hang out with you? Akechi. Akechi, I believed in you. I trusted in you. And this is what you do to me. Oh yeah? Alright, let's finish you off.
Good evening. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I quit the Ladies Professional Shogi Players Association. I need to start over as an amateur.
You'll triumph in the end.
That's my intention. There were a lot of people who covered for me by saying that I was just being used by adults. But I'm the one who was most at fault. I was overconfident. If only I had taken a look at myself and properly assessed my shogi skills. I believed that with my skills, I could overcome being treated like an idol. There's nothing I can say about my mother. You didn't abandon me, even after you learned about the fixed matches. Now I know how encouraging it feels to have someone believe in you. At first, this was just a deal. You helped me develop new moves, and I give you shogi lessons. But before I knew it, you became someone I couldn't do without. I'm not gonna pay attention to all the criticism anymore. This time, I'll earn everyone's praise with my own skills.
I believe in you.
The reason I'm able to think this way is because you stuck by my side. I'm really grateful.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the star, granting thee infinite power.
The best ability ever. Oh shit. Titty out.
All right.
Lucifer. Lucifer.
Well then, On to our final lesson. I truly hope that that the Phantom Thieves find my lessons useful.
So you know.
Yes. I spoke to you about my mother, and then my mother changed. I knew that couldn't be a coincidence. If there's anything I can do to help, please know that you can rely on me.
Thank you.
I will support you in whatever you want to accomplish. Now let's play a match. I have a lot of new moves I'd like to test out. I hope you're okay to stay here a while longer. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
What a way to spend Halloween. Dr. Maruki's leaving. It's a good thing I have maxed out already, but like not really. I maxed out as to the point where it matters.
You know,
Maruki's going to be leaving us on the 18th.
so...
Thank you for playing Shogi, so we don't have to. We play Shogi. Hi, welcome to Hifumi Shogi Corner. I play Shogi, so you don't have to.
Hey,
Hang on with Haru. On still needs to be leveled up completely. I guess we just hang out with On. Or not On. Haru. Only 2 more palaces, yeah. I have a feeling that we're gonna be here. This is gonna be a 120-hour playthrough. That's how long my last game turned out. So, yeah. 120 hours.
thank you.
Oh. What's this? Oh yeah, this is the right one. It's almost like a mother. Perhaps that aspect is why I find this place so comforting.
To be honest,
You know, I only started taking care of these planters because one of my teachers asked me to. I was hesitant at first, but I liked it so much that I kept them long past the original request. I started mixing my own fertilizer, adjusting soil ratios, and now I raise these plants in complete secret. But, Akira-kun, I'm worried about what the school might do if they found out. It'll be okay, I promise. You're so dependable. Thank you. Thank you! I really enjoy the time we spend together. It's so different from how I feel when I'm around him. I met my fiancé. That reminds me, though, I wanted to ask your advice about him. The whole arrangement began when my father first introduced us around the winter of my second year in high school. I was told we were meeting his friend for dinner, but then he said that friend was to be my fiancé. It was surprising, but I suppose I'd always known that someday I'd be married off for political gain. So I accepted that, and that was the start of our relationship. But no relationship stuff happened, just to be clear. Anyways, I was never exactly fond of him to begin with, but now he's grown far worse. Recently he's been suggesting that we go on an early honeymoon together to celebrate our coming marriage. I can't even stand to look at him though, let alone spend any actual prolonged time together. So, what can I say to decline his offer? I don't want to go with you. So, as you know, my father passed away before he could fulfill his promise to rescind the marriage proposal, so any conversations about putting halt to the marriage will have to come from me. To tell the truth, I've already mentioned it to my fiancé. But he refuses to listen to a single word I have to say. Apparently he's been telling the employees at Akumura Foods about the contract he made with my father, how the company would have to pay extreme reparations if it got called off for any reason. I just don't know how to handle this. I can postpone while I'm still in high school, but after that? Thinking about it now, it just seems my father's death had turned out to be quite favorable for my fiancé. After all, he's now engaged to the majority shareholder of a massive company. I suppose in the end, all he really cares about is his own personal gain. But that's not what a relationship is supposed to be built on. It should be something more. Something like a love so intense that seeing other person makes your chest tighten up.
I'm not so sure.
Have you experienced that? I have. Really? That's so romantic. I'm actually a little jealous of you and the girl. Haru's here. Haru's my teacher. It's my teacher.
Yes.
Still, any hardship I go through now will surely help the Phantom Thieves eventually. I'll get through this.
All right.
Well, it's getting late. I should probably get back to my gardening. All right.
Goodbye.
Bye. Sorry for the sudden call. You remember we talked about my fiance. He won't stop asking me to spend the whole weekend with him. Smart response. Hearing your voice has calmed me. Thank you, Haru. I mean, you're welcome, Haru. I mean, both of those, Haru.
Ah, you're back.
Hey, hey!
Okay, we need to hang out with... What's his name? Oh, yeah? The man of the sun.
What shall we do?
That Raspinet.
Here we go.
Did that she judge you? She's about to get married to a dude that's older than her.
What do you think?
She's about to, but is it gonna happen? Nope, because I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna marry her. So I've been thinking about a lot of our last meeting, and I wasn't completely honest with you. But I've decided I'm gonna tell you everything about Fukurai-san. As well as the real reason I decided to leave my village. I already told you how it was a small traditional town tucked away in the mountains, right? Well, when I was young, I predicted a major earthquake. The villagers revered me as the messenger of the god. But when I kept predicting disasters, they started blaming me for everything. They said I was cursed, a monster. So I locked myself away. People would come by to throw stones through my windows. Things like that went on for some time until one day an angry mob came and burned the house down. Are you from like the 1500s? Or something? That's why I decided to come to Tokyo after graduating high school. I wanted to change my fate. I didn't know anyone, but I needed money, so I took the first job I could find at a small nightclub. I found myself surrounded by dangerous people, but that's when Fukurai-san approached me. He's a psychic too, you know. He knew from a mere glance that I was a runaway who had just come from Tokyo. Then once I told him why I decided to leave my village, he immediately invited me to join up with the ADP. That's when he gave me the moniker of the Maiden of Relief. He told me that I possessed a divine power to save others from misfortune, that I could become more than the monster people saw me as. I broke down the moment he said that. Deep down, I knew all along that the Holy Stones didn't have any powers, but I thought it might be able to save people, even though I was a monster, or perhaps because I was a monster. So the truth is, I was only ever selling those stones for my own personal benefit. I'm a terrible person, huh? I don't think so.
What?
My fortune said you were supposed to hate me. I never thought you would overturn even this fate, Kurusu.
I've made up my mind.
You know what? I see now how wrong I was. I'm not going to keep turning a blind eye to injustice. I'm going to expose the chairman's fraudulent activities and wake the other members up to the truth.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for listening to me today. If there's anything you need to talk about, I'd gladly return the favor. What if Persona and Toho are in the same universe? I mean, they're both in, like, Japan, I guess.
All right.
You can find out a confidant's abilities, or I could use Google. I don't hold any sway there, even though I'm a maiden of relief. Just who is the chairman? She's got a nice dress. I like it.
Thank you.
Very comfy looking. Please hear me out. Now that I think about it, I barely knew anything about the chairman nor the ADP in general. So I'm thinking about doing some research on the ADP first. I'm done turning a blind eye. Be careful. Genso Kyo is in the metaverse. It's just Yukari's palace.
Hey!
Google, you mean second brain? Yeah, I just used my second brain. You got it. I don't even need to tell you. I guess I'll read something here.
Hey!
Harajuku. I learned about Harajuku.
Oh.
Damn, Harajuku.
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning. I was working late yesterday, so I'm tired today.
Speaking of which...
I trust you haven't forgotten about the deadline. I'm going to give it everything I have for your sakes as well. Also, once the Phantom Thieves finish this final job, I don't think I'll be seeing you privately like this anymore. What do you mean? I mean, it's just how it sounds. Once you've disbanded, everyone's going to be busy tracking down the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns. Until that happens, though, let's continue to work together. Now then, I'll be going.
That's disappointing.
That's disappointing. It is indeed whack. Perhaps you're wondering why I use such hip terminology, hmm? Now then. I was gonna ask me, like,
let's see
the
how
word
you're
whack was originally part of a code used by ancient thieves. Can you tell me the meaning of the word whack in Thieves' Cant? I think it's a big whack and stick, you know?
This is it.
Oh, not bad.
Nice going!
Big whack and stick.
I see.
Forgot you could check people's answers. Yeah. You could check people's answers.
Oh, Mako-chan.
Or you could check the... That's the third brain?
I didn't realize we'd take the same train.
Haru, what a coincidence. I was just thinking of you.
I actually don't know anything about their showtime.
Oh, were you?
Yep. How should I put this? Our battles from this point
I didn't even
forward
know they had
are
a showtime
only going
together.
to get tougher, right? So, I've been reflecting on our approaches to combat in the hopes of finding some new tactics. In the end, I came up with something, but I realized I'll need your help with it.
Me? Sure. If I can be of any help, I'd love to work with you on this.
I appreciate it. So, what I'm thinking is...
Mako-chan?
Now that I think about it,
When do we
this
get
is
Snake
probably going
Showtime?
to sound rather
Showtime.
absurd.
Don't
Yeah.
worry. If it's your idea, Mako-chan, I'm sure it'll be great.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Well, ready to hear it?
Huh?
So, any thoughts?
What a great idea! I'd be honored to help.
Oh, thank you. Well, I hope it works out.
Mm-hmm. Just leave it to me. But wow, Mako-chan, you come up with some pretty bold moves sometimes. I really look up to you for that.
Do you? I'm not sure how that makes me feel, but thank you.
The star will grant us our wish if it's based on such a great plan. I'm positive.
I should just leave auto on. It just makes this so much easier.
So, this is the location you've been using as a hideout.
Yeah, it's my house.
Just get started.
Forced investigation will take place on November 20th. That's our deadline this time.
Is there any possibility of that investigation being moved to an earlier date?
I highly doubt it.
How could you be so sure? Didn't they want to catch us as soon as they possibly could?
They may be corrupt, but they are still a bureaucracy. Certain steps must be taken in order to continue forward. Unless their situation becomes extremely dire, they won't act with only circumstantial evidence.
I'm impressed, Detective Man. You sure know a lot about internal affairs.
Yes, he is quite promising.
Well, this is a purely give-and-take relationship. You taught me the inner workings of the Phantom Thieves, so it's only fair I return the favor. And I will be sure to contact everyone if the investigation team makes any odd movements.
That would be helpful.
All right.
All right. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, look at all these text messages. Takemi, Futaba, On still needs to do things. Let's finish off. Wait, who's maxed out here? Kasumi. Let's max out Takemi tonight as well.
Hey.
Hey, Doctor. Does it matter who likes someone first?
What are you talking about?
There's a boy I like, but my friend told me that I have to let her have him because she liked him first.
Oh, that's not true.
Really? Then why did she say that?
Likely because she's jealous of you. Just be careful because it might result in pandemonium.
It doesn't matter. This is my final one. I don't need a persona.
Demonium?
That girl's gotten a lot better. So much so, in fact, that now she's gossiping. She even comes in on days she doesn't have to. It appears she's nearly fully recovered. Which reminds me, the new medicine will be completed soon. Your data has been extremely helpful due to your generic body type and bland health history. You've been a splendid guinea pig. I mean, participant. So, thanks again. By the way, how have I been doing? Have I been helpful? For your escapades with the Phantom Thieves, I mean.
Is that a joke?
Come on, you and I both know that you were lying about needing to prepare for the entrance exams. I visited Oyamata in jail. A swing of fortunes like that could have only come at the hands of the Phantom Thieves. And to have it happen when it did, isn't the only logical conclusion to think that it's you?
I wonder.
Well, I don't care. The point is that without you, I wouldn't have been able to complete my mission. I would have never finished the new medicine while I was being deceived by Oyamata, and I would have never met any of the townspeople. I bet the Phantom Thieves save people in need. Just like doctors do, huh? So, I'll go out on a limb for you. I'll have even more powerful medicine ready for you. I trust that you'll use them appropriately.
I'm gonna take all of them at the same time. I'll be super powered. Just watch me. I'm gonna become stronger than
I am thou.
stronger than a triangle.
I. Thy thou.
All right. All right.
Alice.
I'm not gonna give them to you for free, though. So you better make some money in the name of justice. Now go. Take care.
Alice in Wonderland? Yeah. Well, she looks like Alice from Alice in Wonderland.
Ah, you're back.
You'll be invincible for 10 seconds before you go into a drug coma. Okay, now you want to hang out, Akechi.
Okay.
Hi. She still has the outfit. How you doing? I have to hang out with Akechi. We're gonna read a fortune
shall we
for
do?
On. Didn't she quit being a maid? Yeah. But she still wore it because she likes me. Wait, what did she tell me? Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
She just likes me too much. Alright, I can only hang out with Akechi. Ugh. Ooh.
Hi. Come join me if you wish. Hey.
Billiards is a fascinating game, don't you think? You can't simply strike the ball you're aiming for. You have to be indirect but precise to land it in the pocket. Sorry, I'm having a... I'm trying to not vomit while I'm trying to answer you. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's why it's so fun.
Also,
you eliminate your target without ever directly connecting yourself to it. I don't suppose that rings any bells. The psychotic breakdowns. That's right, even in the cases of the criminals, hearts being changed too. Everything happening around us, every little inconsequential event, may simply be one ball striking another. But there's no guarantee that the ball can be precisely... Are you saying you want to smack balls here, Akechi? I don't... What are you telling me? Even then, do you still intend to play this game? I won't...
not bad.
Impressive, you win. Not yet.
How about this?
That was quite the heated match. Shall we cool off in the evening breeze for a moment?
Very impressive.
Even if it was with my self-imposed handicap, I'm impressed that you beat me. You've become quite skilled. Couldn't let myself lose. Yeah, I don't know what game we were playing. Oh, we were playing 9 Ball. I don't know how to play 9 Ball. We're both victims of unjust adults, and now we have the same will and power to rise up against them. Yet I'm doing so as a detective, and you're acting as a phantom thief. Our stances couldn't be more different. You want to join us? Is what I want to say. Is that a serious question? Why not join me instead? All you'd have to do is abandon the teammates you have now. Akechi's eyes are deadly serious. I need to give him a real answer.
How about this?
How about it? I'll think about it. I'm not doing that. We're rivals, aren't we? I don't know what the answer is. Is there a wrong answer here? Why did it just tell me like, hey, you should probably answer something. I think it doesn't matter what I answer here. You truly are intriguing, and you truly are stinky. I agree. I think a relationship of equals suits us better than co-conspirators anyways, no matter what else may change. In any case, what you just said carries great weight. Remember what you decided and don't run from it, alright? That said, as long as we're working together, you have my strength.
Leave it to me.
Rest assured, I'll do my part. You'll find me very useful indeed.
Alright.
Alright. That reminds me, I did say if you ever beat me using my right hand, I'd face you with all my ability. Well, keep that in mind.
Good night, then.
I refuse to even think about you. I don't want to talk to you.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey. Hey.
Should we tell you about the others? The target in Mementos? How about we get some more targets so we don't waste our time in Mementos? In fact, I think I can only hang out with Haru. I can only hang out with Haru tonight. Alright. I really want to get that... I really want to get that, what is it called? The target. I want to get the target in, Mementos from, Chihaya's confidant, and I think after that I'll go to bed. Because it's getting really late here.
My.
Morgana was just looking up Kawakami's skirt. Damn. Morgana's a cat. I've decided to start studying topics more seriously by going out to places like this. I've been keeping it a secret from my fiance, though. You see, a single cup of the dark ivory coffee here costs roughly 6,000 yen. 60 bucks for a cup? Man. Must be amazing, is what I want to say.
Yes.
I heard it is. Apparently the beans they use are exceedingly rare. At the very least, we should try it before passing judgment. Shall we order? I'll be paying for your cup as well. Let me cover the bill. You're such a gentleman. But allow me to handle this. I invited you after all. On top of that, aren't you supposed to always listen to your elders? I wonder how it tastes. Well, here we go. There's a faint bitterness between the strangely mellow flavor. This coffee is clearly distinct from what Sojourner serves at LeBlanc. It has a distinctly fragrant aroma paired with a mild flavor. This is undoubtedly delicious, yet I would barely consider it coffee. Apparently it's being brewed using beans gathered from elephant dung. You mean poop?
I'm sorry.
I apologize for not disclosing that to you earlier. I just thought you might find it hard to enjoy if you'd known that ahead of time. I was surprised to hear it at first myself, but that was actually why I wanted to try it to begin with. Another rare type of coffee, Kopi Luwak, is gathered from the feces of a small cat named a civet. Civet? Chevet. Interesting enough, the flavor differs depending on what animal was originally consumed by. Speaking of cats, do you think Mona-chan would... No! No! We are not eating or drinking Morgana's poop. Let's ask him. Perhaps it would become LeBlanc's new specialty drink. Oh, but we need Mona-chan for our operations, huh? We can't afford to make him eat beans all day. Coffee is so profound. Haru-chan?
Huh?
Takakura-san? What a strange place for us to meet. It's not often I see people like at your age at a luxurious buffet. And who is this? Oh, he's a friend from school. This is Takakura-san, the new president of Akumura Foods. By the way, it looks like we will be able to avoid litigation. We somehow settled on decent terms. You don't need to worry. Oh, and about your shares, you should consider letting the company on hold on to them for the time being. I'm sure you have enough on your plate already, given everything that's happened to you.
No.
Well, sorry to bring that up while you two are enjoying yourselves. That aside, how are things with Sugimura-kun? You know, these days you need to reserve a wedding hall almost a year in advance if you want a good one. Sometimes it worries me how laid back you are. Right, we're in the process. Well, I should be heading back to the office now, but please allow me to pay for your drinks. No, that's quite alright. And about those shares, I can handle them for now. I'm going to protect which my father left for me. I don't remember how bees make honey. People eat honey, which is basically bee vomit and poop. I think it's the digestive. It's part of the digestive fluid of the bees, so I think it's vom. I think it's bee vom. What do you think of him? I think he's a stinky. Is what I want to say. Negotiations amid a group of shadow fails, you can try again.
All right.
Sugimura-san, that's my fiance. He's been really showering with presents lately. One night, he even left a banquet of roses on my pillow. But would he have needed one of my servants to help him accomplish that, right? What a scary thought. Even Takakura-san has been hurrying us to get married after what happened to my father. He claims it's because the profit of the marriage will... the profit the marriage will bring to the company, but there's more to there must be more than that to the situation. That was wrong, but like that's pretty much what she said.
Yes.
Anyways, I'll look a little deeper into Takakura-san. Perhaps he truly was pleased by by my father's death. Why did humans have to get big brain? Why couldn't we just have gotten sweet vom? Here's a cool thing about bears, by the way, and bears and bees. Did you know that bears don't actually target the honey? Bears target the bees. Bears, when they attack beehives, they're going for the larva.
Goodbye.
The honey just happens to be there. They just want to eat them crunchy bees.
You're back.
I don't care. Yoshida. Okay, I need to hang out with Yoshida. But first, who do I need to boost up? I don't know if I need to boost up. I think I'm good for social links. Let me just check real quick here. Confidants. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I can hang out with anyone at any time. Alright. Do I have a sun persona? I do. Okay. I'm gonna hang out with Yoshida today. Oh, I keep forgetting to check my lottery tickets. 300 yen. Wow. I guess it's better than nothing.
Wow.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Please consider what I have to say. Good evening. Thank you.
The stage is set.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, but I know you're not going to be my right-hand arm man, right? Don't worry, I won't pull any tricks. Feel free to talk about being falsely accused. I'll handle whatever comes from me. I saw Kuromoto's grandson around here somewhere. I bet he's curious about today's speech.
I see.
Haven't spoken to him since we last met. His speech should serve as your response to him. He's going to talk about the Phantom Thieves, right? Couldn't care less about him. I'm just interested in hearing about the Phantom Thieves.
Very well.
I'm going to get started. Do your best.
Yes.
You told us about right-hand arm man last time, but I forgot what it was. Let me just refresh you about being someone's right-hand arm man. This is, and just a reminder, this is the protagonist Kun talking about Yoshida.
Can you tell me what your relationship with Donald Sterling is?
I'm Mr. Sterling's right-hand arm man. I'm Mr. Sterling everything. I'm his confidant, his best friend, his silly rabbit.
His what?
His silly rabbit.
His silly rabbit?
Yes.
Is that what he calls you?
No.
His silly rabbit?
Everyone.
I'm Mr. Yoshida's confidant, his best friend. What are you doing, Torinosuke? Setting aside whether their actions are right or wrong, there's one thing I can safely say about the Phantom Thieves. A belief with conviction has the ability to move a person's heart. I'm sure you're all aware that I am no good Tora, the one accused of embezzlement. I was a fool 20 years ago. It was no wonder that I was considered a failure as a politician. However, because I was accused like that, I was able to understand the suffering of the weak.
The most important thing
Why am I in politics? In the past, it was merely for personal gain. But why do the Phantom Thieves continue to change hearts? I believe they do it for the world and its people. And in choosing to do justice for others, they had no choice but to disguise themselves. No matter what the world says, I fully support them. I am just an average citizen. However, I will continue to voice my beliefs. I may not become a Diet member in this election, and I may not be able to affect change during my lifetime.
However,
but I've made peace with that. I will be happy as long as I can be a meaningful stepping stone for the future of our youth. Thank you for listening. I set the stage for nothing. So you've no intention of accusing Old Man Kuramoto?
yes.
That's right. Sheesh. Sheesh. Such a heartfelt speech for someone your age. People probably laughing at you as we speak. I doubt any of them were moved by your words. I might be the only one who was in this entire city who was. Matsushita. Proceed as you wish with your candidacy. I'll take measures to ensure your party backs you. Within the limits of my abilities, of course. Goodbye. My candidacy. Why can't I say that word? Candidacy, huh? What an unexpected turn of events. The Phantom Thieves. Perhaps it's the effect of you moving my heart. You had a change of heart. I think. That must be it. Still, I have to thank you for all this. The Phantom Thieves, the power to change a person's heart. I don't possess a power like they do, but I won't lose to them when it comes to conviction. Speech is my only weapon. Just my voice and my words. That's how I win people over.
Thank you.
Thank you for sticking by my side, Kurisu. Wow. Dang. Candidacy? Candidacy. Candidacy. Ussy.
Well then, I'll see you again.
My.
Hello.
Yes.
We're gonna do the palace in one turn anyways. We should... Yeah. And probably it's gonna take 3 hours to do it, so... Probably next time I play.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. 4 suits of cards symbolize something. Look at this.
How about you?
Clubs is a club, diamonds is a gem. What does the spade represent? I believe it's a sword. A gun, but it's a sword.
This is it.
Excellent.
A spade is a sword, almost looks like one if you squint, right? And the heart is the Holy Grail. The heart was originally drawn as a cup. They say the suits represent the classes of people. The rulers of the Holy Grail are the clergymen. However, there are cards that belong to no class. In other words, they have no suit. A peasant, a merchant, a saint, and a knight.
Nice going.
Wait. I saw Joker. Only card without a suit is the Joker. Joker. We live in a society, and I am the Joker.
Yeah.
Remember when we were like at 80%? Remember when people believed in us? I still can't hang out with On.
It's somewhere.
I guess I can only hang out with On. I won't On like you? I don't know. Hold on. Let's go see what's up with On. Maybe I have to like do a certain thing.
Hey. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just need to.
That's too bad.
I just need to boost her a little bit. This is one of the days where I can't do anything. I could increase my kindness though.
What do you want to do?
Oh, I got a better idea. I've got a better idea.
Yeah.
First mate. Get a skill reading before you do stuff to get more skill. No.
Thank you very much.
She's only available at night too, so.
Congratulations. Please come again.
She gave me 10 burgers after
Maybe
eating a
you can do
burger.
it. Nice.
Look at all these stat increases that I don't need.
Want to head back?
Ah, you're back.
You're back. Catchy. Stop wanting to hang out with me. I don't like you.
What shall we do? Here we go.
Here we go. You can deepen your friendship even further now. It's what we wanted
What do you think?
a long ass time ago. Okay. We can hang out with Oya. We can hang out with not Kawakami. Catchy. I guess we can hang out with Catchy. Oh yeah, a shapeshifter. It's my favorite, to be a shapeshifter.
Hey.
He wants to go to Mementos with me.
Okay, I understand. Good evening. Okay, I understand.
Let's
I should
save
write
real
something.
quick.
Good evening.
All right, let's go.
Thank you.
I have Orpheus. I have nothing to fear.
Well, this place should do nicely.
What do you want to discuss?
This. Remember what I told you? If you ever won against me using my right hand, I'd take you on with everything I've got.
Dude, I thought you meant in pool.
suppose you could say I'm curious? Your insight allowing you to determine my dominant hand, your quick wit, and most of all, how fast you've grown. You've exceeded my expectations in every way. Thus, I've built up this urge to duel you without holding anything back.
All right.
Thank you for indulging my selfish request. No need for pleasantries at this point, correct?
Let's go!
You won't be able to defeat me unless you
Well-
actually fight with lethal intent. Now,
Play New
show me
Horizons
your
3 AM
true
theme.
skills.
Wah, 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 wah. Honestly, that should be the theme playing right now instead of whatever the hell he's playing.
You're mine.
Persona!
Idiot.
Persona! That's not right.
Persona!
Aha. Don't underestimate me. I have gun.
Persona!
It's time.
Well, better
Let's
get
go.
quick.
I think he's gonna cycle through the 3 abilities that he's got here. So he's gonna probably use... Oh shit. High counter. Flex physical attacks. I don't even need high counter.
Yuya Picaro!
All right.
I just have to have this persona.
Nice. How fascinating. Can you take this?
Uh-oh.
It's time.
There. Go, Robin Hood! This was not expected.
You're literally just hurting yourself. He literally just hurt... I didn't do a thing.
No wonder you're the leader of the Phantom Thieves. You've caught up to me on this front already, too. Of course not. But if we went any further, we'd both go beyond the point of no return, wouldn't we? In all honesty, I'd love to see just how far we can go. But we have an important mission coming up. Until that's finished, you're a vital ally to me. We're done here. Let's go.
Wah wah.
Once again, I've learned something new about you today.
I learned something about you too. You're still pathetic.
As allies fighting alongside one another, your strength is truly reassuring. In all honesty, it's to the point that I'd be relying on you in a pinch.
I don't want to rely on you.
Is that so? Well, that would please me greatly. I'm sorry I asked you to indulge me, but I do feel a bit better now. By the way, about that duel. If we had fought to the end, do you see yourself winning?
I can see myself. Literally, it was that whole fight was stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. I just pulled the gun on you once.
I had a feeling you'd say that. I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I hate you.
Feelings mutual, buddy. Feelings mutual.
Your deft handling of your unfortunate circumstances. Your uniqueness. Your ability to surpass me. All these irritate me. You're the one person I refuse to lose to.
Really hate losing, don't ya?
Without a doubt. Even I was unaware that it was this severe. I'll let you have this win today. But next time I will be victorious. Let this be my proof.
This is one of the gloves. Yeah, it's definitely the one he usually wears. He just fucking threw it at me. He took it off his hands and threw it at me.
There's a tradition in the West to throw one's glove at their opponent when demanding a duel.
Oh. You want me to just... I could just deck you in the face right here, Akechi.
Should the opponent accept the glove, the duel is also accepted.
I accept.
Make certain that you never forget, I am the one who will defeat you. Look at the time. Let's call it a day, for now.
I like how I win in a game of billiards with him. I win in a game of 9-ball, and he whips out a gun and says, "Fight me to the death." Like, he's got like, what? Excuse me.
Oh.
All right. I should call it here. I should. I've been going for way too long.
Let's get started.
Well...
What's this?
The West was like 200 years ago.
What do you want to do?
Sleep again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Really starting to question the fans that view him as a cute soft boy. He's anything but that.
Yep.
I've played the base game. I've played Persona 5. He's not a soft boy. I don't know where people get this idea from. I just want to kick him in the chin. Okay, as much as I want to continue going, I should probably save and quit. And we'll continue this tomorrow. Because it's been 4 hours. If you just put uptime up, 4 hours. We've been going for 4 hours, and I need to take a sleepy. Alright. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness gracious. I am so tired.